What the hell? Whoa, what is going on right now? Whoa! Motherfucker, are you invincible? I'm feeling your hair. He looked like Shizzy a little bit. I knew the motherfucker had a super form. That was the only option. That was the only option. Good grief! Whoa. The final battle against Ganon. Alright. First things first, he's gonna knock off your Master Sword. I do not like the sound of that. There's no way he's going to hold me back again. This time, we fight together. Together, we can overcome all the odds. It's never as hard as it seems. I don't know. This seems pretty hard. You want to get away from him, alright? That's the first thing you want to do. Now, he took out our Master Sword, so we want to use the Begoron Sword. If you do not have the Begoron Sword, you can use Megaton Hammer as a substitute. Shoot him in the face with a fucking light arrow. End up under him. You could, behind him. You can roll, but usually I like to just, you could just walk, but I like to roll. He starts moving faster and faster. Do not even worry about the shield. The shield does nothing. In this battle, the Begoron Sword takes less damage than the Master Sword, so this might take a while. Okay, for some reason, Ganon's not really affected by this. You can also, after you hit him in the face with a light arrow, and he's stunned like that, you can hit him right here with another light arrow. However, that takes off a lot of magic power. I would not recommend that method. You can use Deku Nuts to stun him. It's not as long as this though. It's a little bit riskier. I must say the music and just the scenery for this battle, this is definitely, yeah, you see it stumps a very tiny bit and he does big damage. If you do not have the fucking, what's it called? The little upgrade from the fairy, he will fuck you up. And of course you can use Thor on that ass, literally Thor on that ass. And he always looks so intimidating to me, like, holy shit, we fighting Ganon. And this is like, is this the only time Ganon has like swords? Like, this motherfucker has swords. This motherfucker is more decked out than I am. It's gonna take a while, but it should. Motherfucker has a lot of health. I don't know, this is definitely one of my favorite final battles of video games. So this is done very well. I don't know. Nobody's really like telling you how to, nobody's really talking to you. He's not really talking to you. The music is nice and cinematic. He has a little bit of a pot belly though, I'm not gonna lie. Like he could have done a little bit more sit-ups, you know what I mean? Work his abs a little bit. Reborn, the Master Sword is here. Hurry the fuck up. I'm going. You better hurry up, because if you take too long, the fire would come back and you have to do that whole shit all over again. But now we are geared up for war. Let's go. I'm ready. Let's restart the battle. Well, reset our conditions by using this blue potion. Ah, nice. Nice. So what's up, Ganon? So what's up? Get up, man. The battle isn't that hard though, honestly, so you should not die here, especially if you got that if you got that fucking upgrade. You really should not die here. Just remember you have potions. Remember make sure you go up to Ganon's tower with potions. Like, most likely for this battle, and more likely rather, for your magic than your health. Your magic is gonna be a bigger issue here. If you run out of magic and you have no potions and you think you're figgity fucked, and you could use the Deku Nuts. Actually, there's another method. You can actually just roll under him as he attacks, which is a little bit cooler, I think. Come on. I'm behind you, homie. Ah. You're making this too easy, Ganon. Yeah, as you can see, if you know the little trick, just don't be intimidated by Ganon. Just really, he's gonna be scaring you. That's pretty much his only method. But he's very powerful, so Don't go in recklessly. Oh! You're down now, homie! What the hell? That bitch used solar beam? Why you vibrating like that? I'm using my power to hold the evil king. You use your sword and deliver the final blow. Good lord. Let's do this! You're fucking done, Ganon. You are fucking finished, bitch! Yeah, there's no more hope for you. 6 sages, now! She had to do Spirit Bomb? Hold up. Oh yeah, she is the 7th sage. That's really hard to say, 7th sage? That's a hard word to say. Ancient creators of Hyrule. New, opened the sealed door and sealed the evil incarnation of darkness into the void of the evil realm. That voice is so fun to do. Hey, the squad has arrived. The squad has assembled. There's only one. Oh no, I'm about to say there's only one male sage, but Raru counts as a sage. The squad has arrived and we making plays. It took some time to convince them to stay. I'm the leader, I lead the race. He agreed once he saw the pay, and he agreed because he wanted fame, and he agreed because he loves the game. I needed him because he's insane, got the players in the court and we're all in the pain. That was a song that I made, but I haven't really recorded it yet. Curse you, Zelda. Oh, curse you, sages. Curse you, Reborn. Good grief. Someday, when this seal is broken. You need to stop smoking weed with them red ass eyes. That is when I will exterminate your descendants. Remember that line for later. When the seal is broken, that is when I will exterminate your descendants. That's a really important line. As long as the Triforce of Power is in my hand. I'm gonna warn you here. You probably already knew this. Even if you haven't played the game, you can assume this. The rest of this is gonna be dialogue, just me reading it, probably commentating. Skip to this time in the video if you just want to skip to the credits and hear my opinion of the game and such. Thank you, Reborn. Thanks to you, Ganondorf has been sealed inside the evil realm. The Shadow Realm? Thus, peace will once again reign in this world for a time. Don't make that face. Well, I don't know if it's a face. All the tragedy has befallen in Hyrule was my doing. I was so young, I could not comprehend the consequences of trying to control the sacred realm. We're all in fault here though. I dragged you into it too. Now, it is time for me to make up for my mistakes. You must lay the Master Sword to rest and close the door of time. However, by doing this, the road between times will be closed. Reborn, give the Ocarina to me. As a sage, I can return you to your original time with it. Why not just go back if I stick the sword in the pedestal of time? She doesn't need to do that. Don't look at me like that, Zelda. The adventure is over. When peace returns to Hyrule, it will be time for us to say goodbye. Now, go home, Reborn. Regain your lost time. Home, where you're supposed to be. The way you're supposed to be. She ain't going home like she's supposed to be. Thank you, Reborn. Goodbye. You're welcome. Just doing what I should do. Or at least what I think I should do. And ladies and gentlemen, that is The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. One of my favorite games of all time. But that's pretty much everybody says that. I think the pacing is very good in this game. They always they always put you in a new place rather quickly, and you know, the dungeons, it starts rather quickly, everything starts rather quickly. The graphics are really good for a Nintendo 64 games. Some of the stuff still looks good, honestly, like the sun, like, you know, like I mentioned before, the sun rays. The music, very ambient. I really felt the music on this one. The story, it's like, the story is pretty much the only thing I have an issue with. This game itself, it's not that bad. Really just Ganondorf is really the most questionable character in this story. I really liked Link's reactions to everything. I know Link is a little questionable whether or not he's a good character because the motherfucker doesn't speak, but I like to think he's a good character because of his reactions to everything and why he does the things he does. And that's harder to see in this game, but it's a lot easier to see that in Wind Waker and Twilight Princess, which, you know, I'll be showing off in the future. As for the timeline, I believe that this is after Skyward Sword, and then there's only 2 timelines. There's a third timeline, the official timeline, the official version of the timeline rather, where Link loses the fight to Ganon, but that's complete horseshit because what we just did was make a prophecy. Zelda and Link help each other defeat Ganon. That's the prophecy. That's why every single Zelda game that happens. Wind Waker, Link and Zelda defeat Ganon. Twilight Princess, Link and Zelda defeat Ganon. Spoilers. So I really don't agree with the whole the hero dies. That's a complete horseshit. I think there's 2 timelines. One where we defeated Ganon. We killed Ganon basically, and sealed him rather. And then there's another one where she took us back, which is what, you know, what she did. The timeline where we defeat Ganon, you have to remember, yeah, we went back to the timeline, but that timeline still happens. That timeline still occurs. So that, in my opinion, that leads to Twilight Princess, and in my opinion, the childhood timeline, the timeline where we do not defeat Ganon, you know, you'll see later what I mean. That would lead into Majora's Mask. That would lead into, hey, we popping. That would lead into Wind Waker. Ooh. Hey, you're getting drunk as shit, yo. Hey, my mind now, make it. Hey, yo, I'm trying to get, yo, where the drinks at? Where the ladies at? I'm getting drunk. Okay, if you've been watching this playthrough, what the hell? They're really torturing that one man. If you've been watching this playthrough, put in the comments. If you've been thoroughly enjoying it, put in the comments what your favorite parts were, like the funniest parts, because I'm gonna compile like a compilation video of all like the funny parts, that, you know, what I think is funny and hopefully what you think is funny. If you put it in the comments, most likely I will try my best to include that moment in that highlight video. Pretty much what I'm gonna call it. The ending credits is really, I like this part when they start incorporating every instrument from every, I don't know, the music is just beautiful. The world is the world actually. Mido, he's sad about Zelda. I mean, Saria, and of course King Zora is a little sad about Ruto. They're not here. Darunia, the sages, they're not here. You know, they have a job to do, I guess. I mean, I don't know. They kind of already sealed. Whoa, they kind of already sealed Ganon. So just press the A button there. So that's dumb. So what are they doing now? They could return back to their homes. I mean, it'll be a little unfair if you return Link back home, but you don't return the sages back home. The job is done. Ganon is sealed. If they have to maintain the seal, they can just do that every so often. Of course, these are all our, all our friends that we've saved, man. I love these characters, the sages. I love them. Well, Impa's a little but the other guys, I fucking love them, man. It makes me feel sad every time I finish this game, because it's like I'm saying goodbye to friends, you know what I mean? But in this game, that doesn't really count. You can always come back to them. Oh, this is very important. Keep this take this into mind. Or keep it in mind, rather. I don't know. I'm just so sad that I can't even speak right now. I'm a kid again. Alright, Navi, we out of here. Navi? It's a little sad. Navi has to... I don't know. She's not telling us where... She's leaving. Clearly you can see that. But I don't know where she's going. I don't know why she just left us. That's definitely something I want to explore deeper into. Well, we have to thank the Master Sword also. And thank Nintendo for hooking us up with this fucking piece of beauty, man. This game is actually a piece of beauty. Like, there's no other name for it. Deja vu, anyone? We haven't even scratched the surface of Deja vu yet. Safe to assume we did everything that we... Oh, look, at least you can see the painting in this cutscene. The Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time, the end. My name was Jonathan. I really like how this playthrough came out. This Let's Play came out. I think I did a great job with it. I had a lot of fun with it. The only issue I really had was during the Gerudo stuff. I felt like those videos went out way too long. I didn't, But overall, I really enjoyed how this playthrough came out. You're supposed to assume that, well, I'm just gonna talk, there's no more gameplay, I'm just gonna talk about a couple more things, so, just a heads up. What you're supposed to assume is that Link tells Zelda about everything that happened in, everything that's gonna happen, basically, with Ganon and shit, and then thus, they would not open the door of time. They would keep the shit closed, because opening the door of time is what fucked everything up. That's how Ganon got so powerful. If after this, there's no way Ganon could become strong. If you wait long enough here, the Scarecrow song would play. Ganon would not become so strong. That's why I think this leads to Majora's Mask. Majora's Mask, Link looks for Navi in that game. Navi left here, we just saw that, and Ganon is not in Majora's Mask because, well, for different reasons, but also we can assume Ganon has no power. Or I don't know, because I also believe Wind Waker also goes after Majora's Mask, so not sure how it works there. I played Wind Waker very little, so I'm gonna have to play it again just to see how that like I played it like once, like I have to really play that shit again. And of course the adult timeline, when we seal Ganon, that clearly goes into Twilight Princess, and the day I play Twilight Princess, we'll learn why it clearly goes into that one. I'm gonna take some time, I'm gonna take like a week or so to make that compilation video. So remember, if any part that you thought was funny, that you thought was pretty funny, just go ahead and put that in the comments. I never heard that. I guess they played different versions of it. Any moment you thought was funny, put in the comments. Follow the Twitter at LionsReborn, of course. The next playthrough will be Shantae, a blind playthrough of Shantae. So hopefully that goes out well. So yeah, give me a week to make the highlight video and another week to relax and stuff. The Smash Brothers content and the Pokemon content will continue. So do not worry about that. Thank you so much for watching. And goodbye. We got the money, baby. We got the money, baby.